Hello everyone. Thank you for clicking that link again and joining me today. I am so glad you did. Do I have something on my face? I don't know. Anyway, if you want to know how to do this fabulous makeup look, stay tuned. We are going to be doing a zombie makeup look for Halloween. So if you're looking at me and you're like, holy hell, are you going bald? No, I have shaved this because I want to put a wound up here because I think it would look cool. That is one of my first tips on zombie makeup is if you're using liquid latex, shave any hairy area that you may be putting it. So if you're putting it on your arm, or if you're a guy and you got a beard or something, or if you're putting it up on your head, make sure to shave that. Otherwise, you are going to have one heck of a time getting it out. Yes, and also conditioner can help you get liquid latex off. So you know that we are using liquid latex. I purchased this bottle off of Amazon because it seems like it is not a super common thing to get up here anyway. I'm sure that if I lived in the city, I could just go to Spirit or something. Also from Amazon, I purchased this Mehron Color Palette Bruise FX palette. This is like the premier clown makeup. Clowns and mimes use this. I also have purchased Chunky Blood from Walmart. They actually have that. And for this look, you will also need lots of Q-tips, probably a bowl to pour your latex in, make sure it's paper, something you can just toss, and then you're going to need your regular makeup. So let us get started. Oh, rule number 1. If you are allergic to latex in any way, do not use liquid latex. That should go without saying, but you never know. What else? Rule number 2, have fun. And the cool thing about zombies, I know a lot of people are like, zombies are stupid, or maybe that's just lame people that I have encountered in my life, but they're like, why do you like zombies? I mean, Walking Dead, that season 2 was so boring, which the one season where Carl was never in the house when they're at the farm, Herschel's farm, yeah, that season, kind of boring. But the cool thing about doing zombie makeup is you can be any type of zombie you want to be, you know? That was the cool thing about Z Nation. Z Nation, because the zombies are different based on the locations of where the zombies happened. I should probably be putting makeup on and not just yapping at you. Yeah. But first, coffee. That's the nice thing about having a haircut like this. You can totally do like shave patches into it and you will look all zombie. I'm going to take my very nondescript liquid latex, and it's just a little teeny bottle because I'm not going to do a whole lot of me. I'm just going to do like maybe my arm so I can demonstrate, and my face, which you may just get some demonstration on my face. So get your liquid latex out, get your Q-tips ready. Like my contacts. I had some cool yellow ones before I moved. Not that these aren't cool, but I like these ones, but I had some like really cool ones before I moved. I got them off of a website called Demon Eyes that had all the cool contacts and stuff, and they were the Green Lantern ones. So that's how long ago that was. Let's get started. So clean face. I don't know if you should moisturize or not. I don't know. Moisturize or not if you want. Pour little liquid latex into your bowl. If it'll come out. If it doesn't come out, oh, hopefully there's some liquid latex coming out. Ooh, there it goes. I was getting worried there for a minute. I'm like, oh crap, I got a dud. Because liquid latex doesn't last long. Like, it'll dry in the bottle and then you're, liquid latexless. So, here's what you do. Yeah. A little hair stuck to me. Okay, you dab the crap on where you want it. And then you let it dry. And you're going to put lots of layers on. There's also a technique you can do where you put toilet paper between your layers to kind of make it a tougher, thicker. What would you say? Yeah, tougher or thicker. That way it's a little thicker for when you cut it or something. More skin-like, I don't know, something like that. I've done that before. Oh, I forgot how much it stinks. Oh, good Lord. Perhaps doing my nose was not a good plan. Does anyone else, when you put your contacts in, snuffle? You get like a runny nose? I do. So you can see how it's drying. So what you're going to do is you're going to start pushing it. Yeah, I might have waited too long. There you go. See how I've kind of pulling it before it gets too dry. Because I'm going to make this a round sore. So you kind of just pull it. I waited a little too long. You want to hit it when it's a little more wet. And that's all you do. It's fun. It's fun to make yourself into a monster. This is why I kind of don't understand people who are like, oh, I'm not pretty. Dude, make a monster. That's the coolest thing you can do. I don't know. What else should I do? Maybe I have another sore right here. And that's the cool thing, is you can be as gross as you want to. You can be a fresh zombie. You can be, one that's been laying around, depending upon how much makeup you want to put on. Oh, and I always forget, the coolest thing about Halloween, because some people are like, why do you like Halloween? And I'm thinking, speaking in the corporate world, okay? So some people are, because I always ask, oh, are you going to dress up for Halloween? And some people are like, no, that's stupid, or that's kid stuff, or no, I don't have any. And I'm like, look, I've got the costume for you, because everybody in the corporate world is psycho about jeans day. Everybody wants to wear jeans. Halloween is the one time a year you can be a slumber party girl and get away with wearing your PJs to work. Okay, see how it's kind of dry-ish? Now we can start spreading it. Yep, and it'll come off too. And you do multiple layers, so... Oh, shit. Not the hair. Not the hair! Oh, don't put it in your hair. Don't put it in your hair. That's terrible. Don't do it. Put more there. So it's just patience. You just start putting latex on you. Depending upon how gross you want to be. I got those ones up there. Let's go with something over here. I got a cool idea over here, I think. It'll be good. Hi. Just checking in so you can see I'm getting a little more gooey Right here, got a new one. Oh, and you'll need some scissors, depending upon your wound type. If you're just gonna do these kind of round push, like the ones where you push the stuff, yes, the liquid latex, you don't need scissors. But if you're gonna cut your wounds, you'll need to get some scissors, because I'm gonna cut my nose wound. And then this one, I'm not totally sure, but I am going to do something cool right here, I think. So there's like a couple layers on here. There's like a couple layers on my nose. Waiting for this guy to dry a little bit. So zombie makeup is a lot of putting little patches of it on, and then you sit there and you wait for it to dry. So... I probably should have used some of this with my Endora look, but that's okay. What was I going to say? Oh, so yeah, if you're going to do zombie makeup, don't be in a hurry. Give yourself a lot of time. Go ahead and, throw on a movie and just do it. It's really fun if you get a bunch of friends together to do zombie makeup. A bunch of friends and and I'm going to do rigid colloidal right here, but I forgot when I did the rigid colloidal in the last video, and if you didn't watch the last video with the rigid colloidal, basically what it does is it sucks your skin up so you can make it like an indented scar. So I'm going to do that, but I forgot that you should put your, like, whatever color scar you're going to be down first, and then put the rigid colloidal down over it. So I'm just going to draw my scar on. Maybe. Something like it. Something like it. And I need the rigid colloidal. I had to smell it because I couldn't remember if this was the rigid colloidal or the spirit gum, because they come in these little identical containers. Now, if you didn't watch the original video, this is freaking cool. Give it a minute. It'll get really cool here. It just sucks the skin up, so it makes a nice, like, indented scar. It's getting there. It's thinking about it. I can feel it. So while that's doing its thing, I think I may pick my little scab up here. Oh, I went to a haunted house years ago. This is the joy of having a hearse, is you end up going to lots of haunted houses and stuff. And it was so cute. Instead of having like a little lemonade stand, these kids had like a, they were having like a bake sale, but all of the things they were selling was stuff like zombie scabs for like oatmeal raisin cookies. It was so cute. They were so cute. You can see it's kind of sucking up. And like I said, I got my rigid colloidal from Amazon. It's hard to find unless you have like a legit costume store near where you live. I have to get it from Amazon. All of this stuff. So, and my rigid colloidal that I had before dried up, well, like thickened up, and then you couldn't do anything with it. So, oh, look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, freaking cool. Freaking cool. Look at that. I'll sucking my eyelid down. Awesome sauce. Awesome. Okay, let me try to cut my nose. So the trick is to kind of just, hey. And that's the other thing too, is if you screw up something on your makeup, and it's not a wound, right? My friends and I did a zombie walk. Are those even a thing anymore? I don't even know if that's a thing anymore. But we did this zombie walk. And it was just a group of us, but we called ourselves the Prombies because we all got like formal dresses from thrift stores and stuff. I got this horrible like 80s style dress that was like peach in color, and it had the hemline where it had like above the knees, but then the back of the dress had this long train. It was probably, you know, a bridesmaid dress or something like that. And so when I was checking out a store, I got it for like $3. When I was checking out of the store, the lady's like, "Oh, you're gonna look so pretty." Little did she know, and those things are hard to get dirty, because what's one of the ways, if you're gonna do like zombie clothes, or you know, if you want your zombie to look like they've been, I don't know, rolling around a while, that's one of the things you can do is just tie clothes to the back of a car, drag them around a field, that kind of stuff. I'm just adding red in my wound here because I want, see, look at that. Look at that. It looks pretty cool. It's a little fresh. I might have to add a different color later. But, oh, for zombie clothes, yeah. Just tie them to the back of your car, drag them around a field. And if you've got old holy clothes, that's perfect. If you can go to a thrift store and buy, you know, like some jeans or whatever. One time we did a zombie thing where we were tourists. So, like, I had a Hawaiian shirt and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, and so the formal dress, those are really hard to get dirty. So what I had to do to get it to look like it was dirty and distressed is I used hair dye, like, because I was dyeing my hair like a burgundy color at that time. So I used the hair dye to make it look like there was blood on the dress. That was about the only thing that worked. So, yeah. All right, so I'm going to peel my cheek here. Sorry, I'm a little parched. You can just do all kinds of things. So with the Prombies, one of my friends got, because we were supposed to be going to prom, she got false eyelashes. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, she got false eyelashes, but instead of like putting them like where you're supposed to put them, she put like one up here, one over here. Like, you know, they'd kind of come off in the process of her being a zombie. It was pretty cool. It was sweet and I liked it. I was like, that's so clever. Oh my God. So like little details like that can go a long way. And also if you want to look dirty, like your zombie's been rolling around in the dirt, but you don't want to actually roll around in the dirt, you can get like little sticks and put them in your hair, that kind of thing. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try. And I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so like I said, zombie makeup's a lot of patience, but check this out. Check this out. Is that not awesome? That's awesome. That is cool. Look at that. Ooh, ooh, and then, here's your ASMR, right? This nail is ribbed for her pleasure. Yes, I'm nuts. I feel like maybe I should put it this way. Check it out. Like somebody shot a nail at me or something. I don't know, but that's that's what we're going with. Oh, I'm having too much fun. Okay. Ooh, look at the scar. Ooh, look at that. Oh, sick. All right. So now that I'm probably not going to do much more than this. I mean, I suppose I could do some more over there, but you know what? I'm not going to. I'm not. Oh, another item that you probably need is going to be makeup sponges or some kind of thing to put makeup upon your face. You could use your fingers, I suppose. I'm super stoked. I love this shit. Love this. Love it. Okay, so depending upon how gross and rotten you want to be, will depend on the colors you're going to use. So It's a little darker red. And then you can do your putrescence. I don't know. I don't know what you would call it. But you can just do like some putrid yellow. Ooh, it looks like a bruise now, don't it? Oh, you know what? You know what? Well, before I get too excited on doing that, I'm going to go ahead and put my foundation on like you would normally do. Where's my lid? There's my lid. So we're going to put foundation on because obviously, I mean, it looks pretty fake, liquid latexy there. So yeah, foundation, and then I'll be back. Okay, as you can see, got some foundation going. So you can see I covered up my wounds a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna take some of the brown, put it in here, because I want it to be not quite so fresh. I don't want these ones to be quite that fresh, so a brown color in there. I'm gonna continue with my putrescence. And usually putting a little black or brown around your eyes is a good idea. Just sloppy, just sloppily, just slop it on there. Don't get your makeup brushes out and try to do a pretty job. Just slop it on there. See, and that's the other good thing about being a monster. You know, I gotta look good. I mean, unless you're a vampire. And that's the fun of being a zombie. You can do whatever you want. Again, it's all Bob Ross, man. It's all Bob Ross. Your happy little bruised face. Happy little bruised face. It's all Bob Ross, man. And then I think I am going to use my chunky blood. Look at that. Alrighty. Well, let's rock on with our bad selves. Oh wow, it is. Alright. Yeah, put a little bit right there. Yeah, some chunky blood. Oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun. This is amazing.